And the Kenya Lionesses' maiden 3x3 Africa Cup victory in 2023 has given the basketball fraternity the impetus and believe that Kenya has the talent to compete at the top echelons of basketball. One organization by the name Build Sports Africa has taken up the challenge to play a part in nurturing the country's future basketball stars. Elijah Oko tells us more.
At the KFC court in Komarok, young boys and girls are taking part in the Build All-Star tournament as they go toe-to-toe against their peers in basketball. With the added pressure of growing up in the city, the teenagers have found a safe space thanks to the Orange Ball.
Basketball has taken me places. One, I have a scholarship in the university that I'm schooling in Nazarene, all because I started playing basketball here.
These activities are extremely important for one reason. This is now a safe space for all of the young people. So that is one of the biggest motivators, kind of like what really drives us to make sure that we're able to do this and do this even more.
BUILD stands for Basics, Utilization, Identity, Longevity and Diversification. It's an organization that is playing a part in shaping the future of sports in the country, starting with basketball. The organization was started by 22-year-old Marcel Awori.
BUILD is more of an umbrella. I want to support initiatives that exist, make it possible for them to execute things the way that they want to, but I'm not trying to come and be the front-facing aspect of any initiative. I don't want to say, okay guys, we're going to host it at this location, come here, it's going to be an amazingly nice new court no, that's not what I'm interested in. I want it to be where these kids spend their time playing, where the kids consider is pretty much home for them, and where the community can also be involved with it, because it's also a community event.
This was the maiden Build All-Star tournament that took place a week ago, with youngsters under the age of 23 years battling it out to showcase their skills and hone their talent.
I've always been very passionate about trying to impact other lives, and it's something that brings me a lot of pride and a lot of joy being able to do that, and I think a lot more Kenyans need to be conscious of that. Kenyans that are in very privileged positions, and you don't need to be very privileged. Something as little as 1,000 shillings can go to get an entire team to an away fixture for a basketball game.
Despite being a former footballer, having played college soccer in the United States for the University of Boston, Marcel saw the untapped raw talent in basketball and took it upon himself to play a part in shaping the future of Kenyan basketball.
And it's exposure. At any one of these tournaments, there could be a scout coming from whatever school, there could be people watching the highlights that are produced afterwards, and that could lead to an opportunity for the next child. And the sky's the limit with what this could do. I have no idea who I'm impacting, I have no idea the ways that I'm impacting them. My focus is the youth, but it could be so much more widespread than that.
The Morans, to be very specific, a couple of those players playing there, this is where they started. These are development spaces, especially for young players, either from college or high school. This is where they're able to harness their gift and their talent, and scouts are able to come and watch, identify, and pick for even more better development.
Kids might be looking and say, I want to get onto that team. They're thinking and looking at Real Madrid. They're thinking and looking at the Boston Celtics. They're not seeing anything locally that they can aspire to be a part of that also could be their livelihood and fund their livelihood. So I think investment. I cannot stress it enough.
Elijah Oko, NTV Sport.